What's up? Ugh. Got episode 165. Another day, another Boruto episode. Kind of binging through this arc, this kind of Land of Silence arc that's kind of building up the hype with Deepa. He's been making some appearance. We got to see him fight. Apparently, he's super strong. He didn't even try against 3 Cloud Ninja that Konohamaru knew, and he just clowned on him. But right now, the gang just defeated that weird stone looking thing, the Jutsu of Death or whatever, and kind of like a Reaper Death Seal. He gave up his life to be ultra powerful and stuff, and they finally got through the pursuing the final two with the Hashirama cell. So this arc's probably coming to a close. But Deepa also knows about them, so I wonder if there's gonna be a little crossing between them where they kinda all 3 groups meet up and there's a big battle. Probably not. I don't think so, but that'd be cool. Don't really know what to expect with this episode, but it's called the quadruplets duty, so maybe kind of pattern we've seen in the past is where one brother just kind of sacrifices himself while the one with the Hashirama sub goes on. So I assume we're gonna see another brother fight. Uh, all 6 of them or 5 of them, however many there are, and maybe he's gonna pull out some new jutsu that we haven't seen yet. Poor guy. There's got to be something with this guy's eyes. I just know it. They've been lighting up, and I've seen a couple of times before he kills someone. They've been lighting up. It might just be an art effect, an art style. Might be something with it though. Kind of common thing we've been seeing with the other ninjas. I mean, granted, it's kind of the rule, to be honest. I don't know what I'm saying. Since the last 2, these guys got to be the most powerful, to be honest. They've been able to withstand 2 of their brothers sacrificing. I mean, one of the sacrifices was dumb. He walked into a barrier and just died. But this guy with the 3 earrings, maybe on the side, I don't know. I feel like he's gonna be the next one to just hold back and fight. Or hopefully we get to see both of them fight. But they gotta be nice. They gotta have something. It better be an apple. If that's a radish or something, that's disgusting. Really, I know it's probably like a couple years into the future. Honestly, we're probably not even gonna get there anywhere near in the future. But I wonder, because I'm not keeping up with the manga or anything, I wonder how they're gonna write Sasuke and Naruto out of the show, or what's gonna happen to them in the future, and how they're gonna. I'm assuming. I mean, there's obviously a time skip because there's no way we're just going through 4 years of Boruto's life until he's he's looking like how he did in the first episode. But I'm confused on how they're gonna write Naruto and Sasuke out, because currently I don't know how Boruto and that is gonna get stronger than Naruto. To be honest, I know it's gonna happen because the younger generation always passes the older one, but he's just gotta have something crazy with his curse mark and his whatever his dojutsu is called. And they're looking at a map to get back to their own home. So does the Haze Shinobi kind of like the Hidden Mist is the only people I can compare them to? Oh god, this again? We saw this green kind of like weird thing around the last guy, and he turned out to be pretty powerful. I'm guessing this green sign is like this Haze village kind of like sacrifice to gain power, kind of like a summoning, but it uses death to summon something powerful. I don't know. We just saw the last guy doing it, spawn some weird stone thing. But is the Haze Village? I can only compare like the Haze in Village to like the Mist Village, kind of how they deal with like mist, I guess, kind of smoke. I don't know. Hellish Obliteration. It's kind of like Shadow Paralysis. This is better, to be honest. I don't know how they're gonna get out of this, to be honest. Oh. Seems that Sarda's really learned lightning style. I might have missed it in the past, but it's cool jutsu, to be honest. This thing's for sure like something to do with this seal. I mean, it's probably obvious, and I just keep saying the same thing over. It's for sure got. It really reminds me of Orochimaru's curse mark. Kind of how it's just black. It covers the body when they gain power and stuff. So there must be something going on in the Haze Village, because all four of these brothers are kind of sent on this Hashirama Cell mission, and they all have this weird curse mark green glowy thing, and they sacrifice their life to put out some great jutsu. There's got to be something up with that village. Yeah, there's definitely some weird underworld type of weird stuff going on with these people. Throw the Vanishing Rasengan. That thing's sick. I really hope he utilizes that more in the future. That's a sick jutsu. Is he taking him down with them? You need to get farther away? I mean, it seems counterintuitive, but it'd be that's a pretty good weakness of a jutsu. You wouldn't assume that. You want to get farther away? I can't see with this stupid ass mic. This is actually really bad, to be honest. I don't know how they're gonna get it. Maybe Sarda can like use her super strength to get out of it. Got a flashback of these dudes. It's funny. There's just 5 guys now just playing this dude for a Hashirama cell.
ね、一つ頼みがあるんだ。これをあの桃の木の下に埋めてや。そしたら僕も豊かになった祖国を見られるでしょ。頼んだぞ。
No one challenged him? Like, no one said that was not the best idea? Like, they honestly could have just waited for the leaf to get there and then just followed in. Like, he really didn't have to die. Because I'm going to be honest, all 4 of them together could probably take out the whole squad. If I'm being brutally honest. These guys are pretty powerful. Gate to the afterlife? These guys all deal with like underworld type of stuff. Like some weird sold my soul to the devil type of thing. This is sad, man. I don't really care for these guys, but somehow this show's making me feel sympathetic towards these guys. I've only seen them for like 5 episodes, and they don't really have an impact on the show, but something about this music is just making me sympathize with them. Honest. This seems like I assume the fourth guy has probably the most powerful one of these, but this one seems the best we've seen so far.
お前あれがどんなものか知ってて言っているのか知らなくてもいいそれが必要だと国が言うのなら俺たちはただ任務を遂行するのみだ
That's crazy, man. Everyone has this complex that they will do everything for a mission. Like, literally everything. They don't even care what it's used for. It could be the most corrupt thing. And it honestly probably is. The Hashirama cell is a little corrupt. I know people say they use it for good, but it takes countless people dying to figure out what the problem with it is. And these guys are just saying they'll do everything for it. They don't even think about it. They just are willing to... I'm not going to say willing to die because pretty much everyone's willing to die for their village. But these guys are going to the extreme to do something wrong for their village that isn't going to work out in the end. Exactly. You didn't even pay 2 seconds to it. Oh, they probably feel like they owe them, to be honest. It's they're kind of paying them back. Look at these babies, man. That's true. That's true. Like we saw in previous episodes, we learned that the Great Nation wars have been stopped, like Great Ninja War between the Great Nations, but smaller nation conflicts haven't stopped, and there's still kind of a raging issues. And if you live in the Great Nation, you kind of get the spoils of just having God Shinobi and have nothing to worry about because no one in the universe can beat them. So they got the good life. Meanwhile, smaller nations are kind of getting ignored because this overarching theme of peace is just kind of overriding their problems. That's gotta take a toll on him, to be honest.
ようやく気づいたかどういうことだよお前が一番にこの術の唯一の欠点さ最初に死ぬのは10社であるこの俺だだがそれで十分さ
Is it though? Doesn't he have to go super slow? Being a little loud. Doesn't he have to go super slow? They'll be able to catch up to him in no time. If he even still has it, because I'm still certain that Deepa is gonna get it before they even get the chance.
最初からそれが目的だったってことだね今までは柱間細胞への影響を考え遠回りする必要があった
Yeah, he's running out of power, so now he can finally move. What are y'all worked up about, Boruto? Shouldn't she be trying to get out right now? Exactly, man. Why do you care about? I don't really know what's going on, to be honest. I don't know why Boruto just had a change of heart, and now he's trying to reach out to him. Trying to hit him with a quick talk no jutsu. I don't really understand that, to be honest. Nothing really happened. They're all just sinking. And he's dying. Like, why is he caring so much? He didn't care about the last guy dying. And this guy's done nothing. All they did was learn they were orphans and are in debt to their nation. I don't really...
そうやって吠えてろ夜明けになるまでな死にたい奴は死なせてやれ
Exactly. Just let him die, to be honest. Yes! Yes! We're just telling you to watch him die. He's literally just decided to kill himself to put you in this jutsu to bring you to the underworld. And out of nowhere, you have a random change of heart. And you're trying to save him now. All you did was learn that he's an orphan. How does that make any sense? There's literally thousands or millions of orphans in this ninja world. And why are you randomly having a change of heart now? It makes no sense to me. Exactly. I don't know how I like this, to be honest. He's probably about to punch this guy, but it seems a little forced to me. Like, I understand he's Naruto's kid, and Naruto had probably the purest heart out there. And this is how he would act, but he would have been like this from the get-go. Like, within the last minute, he had a complete philosophy change for no apparent reason. Unless I missed something, it just kind of feels a little forced to me. Kind of forcing, like I said, a quick talk no jutsu, trying to get this guy to not kill him. And maybe it's because, I'm pretty sure it's because he learned that he's an orphan and he wants to pay back the village. So maybe Boruto feels like he's being forced to do it and kind of brainwashed. But I still don't feel like this justifies his actions right now. Like, they should be thinking of trying to get out. They got bigger problems. Fight? Shut up! You're pissing me off. I've liked you every episode, but for some reason, I don't know why you're pissing me off this episode. He clearly wants to die and bring you down with him. I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest. It just kind of feels a little forced, maybe. I might be overreacting, being a little too harsh, kind of annoying, but I just don't know where it really came from. And I know I've said this over like 3 different times, but I really don't know where it came from. And now he just released a jutsu. I don't really know if I kind of like that type of writing. Because he clearly wanted to kill him, and that's probably some of the worst talking and philosophy changes I've ever seen. He literally said they're gonna meet at one point. Why don't you go see it for your own eyes? Release the jutsu. Called it good. There was no connection. There was no backstory. There was no nothing. It was just talk to him and say release, and he just kind of released it, to be honest. I don't know. It just kind of seemed a little pointless. And the Cloud Ninja probably could have just sliced him up. I much rather would have saw that. See some ruthless slicing. Than kind of fake talk no jutsu. Kind of like a fake Naruto. That's kind of what Boruto is. I didn't understand that. But it just I felt no connection. There was no build up or anything. He just randomly started talking and now they're calling it good. I don't know. I might be overreacting, to be honest. Would this guy be dead, honestly? Obviously, it doesn't mean he trusts. But why is that last guy's and the guy before that? Why is that immediate death for power, but his is reversible? That doesn't make sense to me. I wonder what he wants to do with the Hashirama cell, to be honest. It's like, why does he need it for? He already seems OP enough. No style of jutsu works on him, like Mr. Amui said, or whatever, however you say his name. But as the episode as a whole, it was good. It was one of the better ones, but I didn't like the change of philosophy from Boruto and the one guy casting jutsu. Maybe the guy didn't want to die, maybe, but I still don't understand why the previous two brothers was like guaranteed death. But for him, he could just he can just release it and call it good and just run off. That doesn't really make sense to me. But I might just be overthinking it, and it's not that big of a problem. Because it really isn't. I feel like this doesn't really have anything to do with the storyline. Other than Deepa, he's catching up to the Haze Ninja guy. We're probably going to see a battle between them two, but probably not. Maybe they'll just... I just don't know what Deepa's role is in the show currently. And I want to know because I do kind of like him as a character. I like the way he looks. And I like that he's powerful and that he wants to fight. But I just don't know where they're going to go with it, to be honest. Probably already hate me because I said the same thing over and over again, but I'll catch you next time on episode 166. I'm going to be wearing the same clothes till this arc is done. Yeah, see ya. My throat hurts now.